need a napkin or something. Hey y'all, let me go live on my page so y'all know. I need a napkin or something. I just know I had a tissue down here. We got everything down here but a tissue. Let me see if I can just wipe it off. Give me a second, y'all. I'll just wipe it off. Excuse my dog. Really don't want it to be. There we go. What up, though? We in a building. When you get in here, you know what to do. Say where you from. You don't have to say your name because your name already gonna be there. But for y'all who are, I lost my voice a little bit, so I can't be loud like I want to. Maybe. I want to see. But y'all know what it is. If y'all are on Facebook right now and you're watching, please get over on YouTube. Because once I hang up with Facebook, I'm gonna be YouTube and we on it. Okay. So I'm sorry for yesterday. I was not feeling hot yesterday at all. I was like, I'm not about to sit in front of the camera and do nothing. I just laid my butt down. But when you hop in on Facebook, get on YouTube. If you don't know what the link is I just posted, so you can get the link. Okay. Because if I get the link now, I gotta get out of this. I don't know. It might actually. I don't know if it's still there or not. Hold on. Let me check. Oh, yep, it's still here. I could just pin it. Can I pin it on the phone? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Oh, I can't pin it. Okay. Okay, Ashley. All right. So, yeah. If you are not on YouTube now, get on YouTube because I'm about to get started and I'm not doing this video on Facebook. So get on YouTube. The link's right there. I pinned it. You'll be able to click it once. You might be able to click it while we're on here, but you might have to wait till I get off because then it'll be able to be copied and pasted. Okay. But anyway, today we're going to be starting these party favor businesses. Okay. We're going to be starting this party favor business. If you've been thinking about it, been wondering how to do it, how to get it done, I'm about to tell you. Sis. I'm about to tell you. So get y'all booties over on YouTube. I gotta get some lip gloss, y'all. I'm sorry. What about gum? Oh, I think I got some gum. I look a little old. I look a little old. I don't know if I want that gum. Alright, so let me just get my lip gloss because I ain't trying to be licking my lips the whole time I'm talking. I got too many lip glosses, y'all. I pulled out 3 before I got to the one I wanted. All right. Whew, child. That was bad. All right. Now I could talk without no issues. But all right, Facebook, I'm about to hang out with y'all. Make sure you get on YouTube. Get on YouTube. Get on YouTube. Get on YouTube. Okay. I'm about to hang out with y'all. Y'all need to get on YouTube. Okay. All right, Neil. All right. So the link is right there. The link is pinned in the comments. And I'm going to see you guys on YouTube. Okay. I'm on YouTube right now. I got a cute little PowerPoint and everything. So I'll try to be cute this time. All right. So I'm hanging up on Facebook. Get on YouTube. Okay. I'm out of here. I'm about to get straight to it. So click that link and get over here ASAP if you want to start this business. Okay. Peace. YouTube in the building, in a place to be. We. All right. So today we're going to talk about starting your party favor business. Okay, we're going to talk about starting your party favor business. I have a little PowerPoint for you guys so you can, watch, follow along. You can screenshot whatever you need to do. Okay, so I have a little PowerPoint that I made. So first of all, so I wouldn't get off track, and secondly, so that y'all can have a visual of what's going on. So y'all know I be having to look at myself. Okay. My phone's moving really slow today. I don't know what's going on. I just got to turn it down. Because I want to be able to see comments. Because once I start sharing the screen, I don't see no comments. So I just want to make sure that I can see these comments before anything. All right, so let me get to the screen sharing. I'm about to share this screen. And if you have questions as you're going, I'm going to be looking on my phone at the what's it called? At the chat. So if I look at the chat and I can see you asking questions, I could just answer a question. I don't gotta wait till I go back and all that crap. So give me a second. Let me get this screen share. Share screen. Microsoft Edge tab. Well, technically, I only need the tab share today. There's no audio, but I'm gonna click that off anyway. All right, let's get it cracking. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Oh, it does look different. Okay. All right, so we here. All right, y'all. So somehow I forgot to put this in presentation mode, so I just have to scroll. Child, I wasn't about to remake the whole thing. So with that being said, hold on 1 second. I just need to be able to see myself. I mean, see the chat at least. All right, y'all ready? You ready? Say you're ready. I'm ready. All right, so today we are going to talk about starting your party favor business and what you need to know. Okay, starting your party favor business is probably, if you're going to start doing custom items, I think your party favor business should be the first thing you do, not sublimation and not DTF even. Party favor, because it costs the least amount to start and it has one of the biggest profit margins. Okay, so that's just something I'm gonna tell y'all. It has one of the biggest profit margins and it's something that's very, very easy to start. Okay, and you don't even, I'm gonna tell you about we'll talk about that in a second, but you don't even need a printer. So everybody's like, well, I don't have a printer and I don't got this and I don't got that. Like, you don't need a printer and you don't need to know how to design to start a party favor business. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you don't need none of that stuff. So before y'all go and try, oh, I'm going to start sublimation. Sublimation, you're going to drop a good $1,000-$2,000 on sublimation because you got to get a sublimation printer. You got to get the shirts. You got to get sublimation ink. Got to get butcher paper. You got to get a heat press. Like, you gonna drop a bag on sublimation. So I wouldn't suggest sublimation to be the first thing that you start. I would literally go with party favors. And you could get editable templates from people. Etsy sells them. I sell them. Creative Fabrica has some. If you go into your craft groups that you're in, they have Freebie Friday. A lot of people are giving them away. Like, listen to me when I tell y'all something, okay? Very easy to start. Now, I'm not going to say you can start with no money because it is going to cost a little bit of money, but nowhere near like sublimation. So, my picture is gone. I had a cute little picture right here, y'all. I wonder if I can refresh it. Oh, not that. I'm trying to be cute with my little pouch girl now. Now we're back. They try to take my little picture off. I said, hold on now. I took time to make this. All right, so who am I? My name is Ashley Goldman, okay? I am the owner of Highly Favored Custom Designs, one of the owners because I'm in business with my mom. I'm a craft coach. As you can see, a lot of people ask me a lot of questions about crafting, about party favors and DTF and sublimation specifically. And I do teach Canva. Okay, I teach one-on-one sessions with Canva because I know Canva is a lot of people's worst freaking enemy, and I am here to change that. Okay, I've been doing graphic design for a basically much longer than I've been doing crafting, because I started off doing flyers for people, business cards, it was really digital flyers. I did a lot of digital stuff. I didn't really like to print, so I would just give them the digital design and they could print themselves. So I started as a graphic designer. I was doing that for a while, doing people's brochures. Everything graphic design I was doing. Okay. Only thing I didn't do was logos, because logos is annoying and I don't have time for that. Listen, people are so picky about their logos, and I could deal with people that are being picky, but the logo thing is just crazy annoying. Okay. There's a little sidebar. And I've been a crafter for 1.5 years. Okay. So that is pretty much my background as far as this business goes. I've been crafting for 1.5 years, but I've been crafting only where I know it was like not working, not going to work and crafting, just crafting. So I learned things really fast. I picked up stuff super quick and I was able to teach it to people, which I'm doing now. Okay. So the first thing I did, we started our party favorite business. Okay. Then we went into t-shirts and then we went into other custom items, but we started off as party favors and we still do party favors. We just do more party favors now and other custom items as well. And it's really hot down here, guys. I need to turn my fan on. I gotta turn the fan on. Give me like 2 seconds. Jesus, it's hot. Child. I'm down here burning up. Woo. I'm down here burning up. I'm like, I need to get the fan. Jesus. All right. So, yeah. So we started off with party favors, and then we went to more party favors. Then people started asking us for shirts, and then that's when I really jumped into DTF, the DTF world. If you know me, you know I love me some DTF. Okay. Then we kind of added more party favors, which we started off just with regular stuff, chip bags and all that. Then we went to like the big cutouts, the 6-foot standing cutouts, the tumblers. We went to a lot of stuff. Okay. So that's where we are now. And I've learned enough where now I can teach it to you guys. And I've made enough money. I'm not going to say I've made enough money, but I've made enough money to be able to teach it to you. I've done it enough to be able to say, okay, this is what you do. This is how you do it, because I did that and it worked, and it has worked consistently. So by the end of this live, you will know the basics on starting a party favor business. If starting a party favor business is right for you, okay? And if you want to join my 3-day masterclass, or I'm really calling it a boot camp, but where we'll walk step by step through making, designing, pricing, and selling. We're going to talk about that at the end. Told y'all I've been telling y'all my first paid class is coming, and I've been working on it real hard, and it's coming next month, and I'm super excited about it. So, but that class, I'm going to go into complete depth about everything. Okay. I'm not just going to talk about the basics. I'm going to talk to you about everything. We're going to design them on Canva. I'm going to show y'all how to price them. I'm going to show y'all different ways to sell them. I'm going to show y'all how to make them, like assemble them. I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to talk to y'all about a lot of tips and things about starting a party favorite business that you probably don't even know. Okay. So, but we'll talk about that later. Because I'm too excited about it. I might keep talking. I might keep talking about it. All right. So let's get started. Now we're really getting started. Why should you start a party favor business? The first reason is because celebrations never stop. They never stop. Somebody is always celebrating something. Whether it's, you see here, birthdays, weddings, baby showers, graduations, gender reveals. Like, there's always something. It's always a demand for it. People throw parties for everything. And even if they don't throw parties, they give little gifts and stuff. There's always a reason for a party favor. Okay? The next reason is because it has a low startup cost. Like I told y'all, you don't need a whole bunch of money to start a party favor business. You can start small from home with minimal or even no equipment. And when I say no equipment, I literally mean no equipment. So you can literally have your phone and some Wi-Fi and you can start. It's that simple. It's so simple, so easy. Then the next one is creative freedom. You can have all these ideas in your head and you don't know what to do with them. Put them on a chip bag. Put them on a chip bag, water bottle, Rice Krispie treat bundle. You can do all of that, but you really have creative freedom. Obviously, people are going to tell you, hey, this is the theme. Hey, this is the colors for the party. Hey, this is that. This is this. But you still have creative freedom in that, within that realm. And some people just say, I don't care. Just make something. Okay. Now, another reason is you can have a flexible schedule. You can work around your life, not the other way around. Because I don't know no jobs that let you just work around the job. I'm sorry. I don't know no jobs that just work around you 24/7. Some people will say on the jobs flexible scheduling, but you still have a schedule at work. And if something happens, you can't do nothing. If something happens to me while I'm in the middle of designing a chip bag, or something happens to my kids and I gotta go somewhere, I can just stop designing the chip bag, go do what I gotta do with my kids, come back and design and finish designing it. Or I can go where my kids are. I can get on my phone while they're doing whatever they're supposed to be doing, and I could just be finishing up my design on my phone. I've done that before, where I had to take my kid to the doctor, and I was in the doctor's or the dentist office, and I'm sitting there with my phone, finishing trying to edit something. Okay. There's also a high profit potential. So custom favors often cost a little and profit a lot. You'll probably spend, I remember, now this is just a random number I remember. I did 3 party favors for somebody. Three orders of party favors. She won 3 dozen of a couple different things. I spent in the store on the snacks themselves. Altogether, I spent $30. This lady got 3 dozen of something. One of the dozen was 44. She got 3 dozen. So 44 times 3. And all I had to do was really go out and buy the food. Because I have all the paper here. I have the printer here. The amount that you put out gives you a really good profit because of how much you actually charge for it. Okay. And word of mouth works fast. One great event can lead to multiple orders. And I'm telling you, I'm living proof of this. I've had it where people have loved our stuff so much, they went and told somebody, or somebody was at the party that we did, or I did really good, so they want to call me again, or like anything. When I tell you, people will people will literally talk when something is good. People be talking. If I go to a party and I see these cute fairies, I'm be like, oh my, who did that? Oh my goodness. And then now the person who threw the party is like, oh, that was such and such. Let me give her, I need her information. All right, well, let me get that for you. And now you got another order. And then word of mouth works fast too, because they have them groups where people go, oh, I need this made for this. And the person will put it on Facebook and they'll have all these comments with your name. That's word of mouth. People will tag you and stuff. That's word of mouth. That's why when you do good work, people gonna remember and they're gonna keep coming to you. I have plenty of repeat customers. Sometimes they want centerpieces. Sometimes they want chip bags. Sometimes they want it don't stop because people are always having parties. Okay, so who should you sell to? Everybody. Sell to everybody. Everybody. I don't, look, people niche down. Some people niche down in this business. I don't say niche down. Don't niche down. That's just me. Unless you want to be known for that, like, oh, I want to be a memorial business where I do only memorial items, or I just want to be a party favorite business where all I do is party favors. I don't want to do shirts and everything. But I'm telling y'all, people want to come to you and they're gonna say, hey, I want some party favors for this party. And then but I also want some shirts too. And they're all gonna be like, you're gonna be like, well, I can do the party favors, but I can't do the shirts. Because I don't do shirts. I only do party favors. So then they mess around and go find somebody else who do party favors and shirts and tumblers and this and that. You want to be a one-stop shop. So party favors, yes, party favors start with just chip bags and water bottles and Rice Krispie treats and Hershey bars and ring pops and stuff. It starts with that. But once you start being on a higher level with it, you can start adding stuff in there. If you start doing shirts, then now you got the chip bags and you got the water bottles and you got the this and the that, and now everybody got your shirts on. One stop shop. Nobody, I don't feel like you going down the street to Billy Bob Joe and going to get some stuff because I couldn't give it to you. No, I want you to get it from me. So me personally, I say sell to everybody. There's a time for everybody to need it. Okay. Because this birthday is in February. Then the next birthday is in March. And the next birthday is in what is it? July. Then the next one's in November. Like these people, there's people who really throw parties for their family all the time. Okay, so I personally would say sell to everybody. What depending on what you're selling is when you should change up a little bit. Like if you're advertising for a kids party or something like that, you make a chip bag or something for a kids party. Most likely you're gonna want to market that to moms, because dads, they don't really care like that. Like they don't do what the moms do. Like the moms are the ones. I'm a mom, so I know the moms are the ones, they want to do extra stuff for the party and all of that stuff. So most of the time when you do party favors for when you're doing kids parties, you want to market it to moms of kids, like of little kids. When you're doing graduation party favors, you want to market moms of graduates. When you're doing football parties, you want to market to football fans or something like that. Basketball parties, basketball fans. Like you have to make sure that you're at least at the time that you're marketing it to the right people for that time period. That doesn't mean, oh well, I always got to market the moms with graduates just because I did that before. No, you market with moms with graduates around graduation season. Around football season, you normally market it with dads. That's when dads come into play. So you just kind of have to switch up depending on what you're marketing. You could switch it up, but at the end, you're really going to sell to everybody because everybody has their time that they're going to need your stuff. Okay. Who that? Sorry, that's somebody at my door. Me? Yeah, go to the door. I think she's dropping off the notebooks, the composition books. All right, y'all. So the big question is, what is a party favorite business? I got to get down to the basics because this video is for beginners as well. So what is a party favorite business? A party favorite business creates custom or themed items that guests take home from events as keepsakes. So examples of events: birthdays, weddings, proms, baby showers, corporate events, school functions, and more and more and more and more and more. Okay, the list can really go on. Oh, I have it twice. I actually got more on here: birthdays, weddings, graduation, baby showers, corporate events, school functions, gender reveals, proms. Y'all can screenshot this: sports parties, family reunions, funerals, and more. Teacher appreciation, when teachers want to give out little stuff to their class. Teacher appreciation week. Once you know favors, you can give favors to your kids to give to the teachers. You can do so many things. Okay, y'all. Father's Day, Mother's Day, like people have parties for everything. And sometimes it's not even a party. Remember, it's not always a party. Okay, sometimes it could just be a gift they're giving, something real quick. Okay, but you can sell at a lot of events. Why is it profitable? Because people are always celebrating something. I said that before. People are always celebrating, y'all. I'm telling you, I get party favorite orders all year round because people are always celebrating something. Okay. Now, the 3 key questions you want to ask before you start is, who will you serve? Will you serve everybody? Will you serve just kids parties? Are you going to just do weddings? Are you going to do businesses? Are you just going to do B2B? Or are you going to do B2C? B2B is business to business. B2C is business to consumer. So you're either going to talk to other businesses, or you're going to either market to other businesses, or you're going to do weddings, or you're going to do kids parties, or are you going to do everything and just strategically do it at the time it needs to be done. Now, another question: what style or niche will you focus on? Are you going to do personalized, budget friendly thing, or are you going to do all of them? And how will you sell? You're going to sell online. You're going to do pop up events. You're going to do local delivery. You're going to have people picking it up. And online is another piece of online is social media. So are you going to use social media mainly? Or are you going to put your boots on the ground and go walk around to places and ask them and pitch your stuff? It's just a matter of you. Me personally, I do everything. The only thing I really don't do is I don't, to be honest with y'all, because I ain't gonna be no liar. I don't really like walking into places looking like a saleswoman. Like when I come in and I'm trying to pitch, because I'm not good at sales. Even when I was working, sales was the one job I would never look at. I'll be like, oh, I can do customer service. I can get on that phone. I'll be that cashier. I'll ring people up. I'll do paperwork. But baby, do not ask me to sell nothing. I don't want to be like trying to convince people to sell stuff. That's just not my thing. And it looks like a soliciting. So a lot of places around me, you can't solicit. So yeah. All right, so the basic supplies that you need to start. These are very, very basic. You're going to need a computer or a tablet for designing. Okay. You're going to need a printer. Maybe not you, but you're going to need a whether you're outsourcing it, you need to outsource it somewhere that has a printer. Okay. You're going to need glossy paper. You're going to need sticker paper. Okay. You're going to need a glue gun. Now, with glossy paper and sticker paper, the top brand a lot of people get is Koala, like the bear. I use Transfer Masters. That's what I use. I will show you everything I need to show you in a 3-day class, but this is just the basics so that you guys know what you're supposed to be getting. You need a glue gun. Okay, I use the Gorilla Glue gun. Some people use the Cricut glue gun. Some people just go get a glue gun. Neither one of those things. Okay, you're going to need a crimper. Let me show y'all a crimper. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I hate that dang on crimper, but I'm gonna show it to y'all because a lot of people have it and they use it and they love it. I don't. I'm just be honest. I used it a couple of times when I first started, but it was just annoying to me. But some people still swear by it. I don't, but they do. So this is the crimper. Y'all can probably see right here. This is the crimper, and it has ridges inside. And you take it for the end of you put the end of the chip bag in there, and you twist it, and then twist it back again, and it crimps the end of the paper. How it's supposed to, you know how it looks on the end of a chip bag where it's crimped. I don't do that honestly, and I'll provide this in the 3-day class. I actually have a file. I actually have a file that looks like a crimp. It's like a crimp effect file. You can change the color of it. It's a whole bunch of different stuff you can do. I have that file, and I definitely will get that to y'all when my class comes up. Um, you're going to need packaging materials. How are you going to package it? Are you going to get boxes? Are you going to use bags? Are you going to um, use, I don't even know, like, I think that's all you can use, right? Boxes and bags that you can package it in. Are you going to get thank you stickers? Are you going to have personalized or branded packaging? And what are you going to do? Like, you have to figure out exactly how you're going to package your items. Then you're going to need to get the food and the snacks, obviously, because how the heck else? How the heck else? What else you going? That's what it is. It's a party favorite. You gotta get the food, okay? And I say double-sided tape. A lot of people use double-sided tape. I don't like to give y'all stuff based on what I don't like because there are a lot of people who like it, and I don't want y'all. I don't want to tell y'all like not to get it, and then y'all get it, and you like, dang, this do work good. Why she say not to get it? No, I'm telling you, a lot of people like double-sided tape. I do not like it. I don't feel like it is the best. And I like glue. I like hot glue. It make to make sure nothing moves. So in the 3-day class that's coming up, I'm going to show you my exact suppliers, machines, and cost breakdown. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you a list of glossy papers that you can use. I'm going to tell you the difference between them. The sticker paper, I'm going to tell you the difference between them. I'm going to show y'all some packaging materials. I'm going to give y'all basically where I buy all my stuff at. Now, as far as this, I'm going to tell y'all when I say printer or not. Let me see. Is that the next one? Yeah. No. So I'm saying printer or not because you can actually get it printed out with a third party. So if you want to use CVS, Walgreens, you can actually design the chip bag. Yeah, then you can. Okay, sorry, y'all. People texting me while I'm doing this. You can get CVS or whatever to print out your party favors. So you just have to know how many go on each page, which I can tell you. I'm going to tell you in the class because I'm trying not to keep y'all on here too long since I had to start at one. But you can create the chip bag or create the water bottle. I know I can tell you for a fact that one chip bag is 11 by 8.5. So it's going to take up the entire paper. So however many you get, you're going to have to order that and then add that to your price. So no, do not just order it or outsource your chip bag design paper and then don't add that to your price. Like, you paid for it. That was part of your cost. So you have to add it on there. Okay. So you can and remember, I will tell you about water bottles too. I believe water bottles, depending on the water bottle, because I know some of them are the short ones or the taller ones. The labels are skinnier versus some being like a little wider. If you do that, you can fit a good 4 or 5 on the page, depending on the size of the water bottle that you're using. Okay. So then you would know, hey, I need to print this many. Okay. And one thing I'm going to tell you guys, when you're printing out your stuff, when you're selling your party favors, please remember that not sell one party favor. Okay. Do not do that. You have to sell it in what's called an MOQ. MOQ is minimum order quantity. So you have to use an MOQ, because who the heck is about to do all this extra stuff just to make one chip bag? I'm not. My MOQ is 12. Some people's MOQs are 15. Mine is 12. So if you want 4 or 5 chip bags, I'm be like, oh, I sell them by the dozen. I sell them by the. Nobody's about to sit there and calculate 4 chip bags when I already got all my prices for the dozens. I ain't doing that. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I appreciate the business, but I'm not doing that. Okay. But yes, you don't need a printer to start. Okay. I'm trying to give y'all somewhere just so y'all can digest and say, okay, I can do this. Because you can. You really can do this. This business is not that hard to do. Okay. So even if you don't have the printer, when you go and get it outsourced, the glossy and sticker paper, boom, you can get that up out of here because you don't even need it. Because they already did it for you. Glue guns are not expensive. You don't need the crimper. All you need is the file that I have that looks like a crimp. Packaging materials, you don't have to get them branded right away. I didn't get mine branded right away. I ordered some poly mailers. I used to use not old boxes. Sometimes it was old boxes, but sometimes it was my mom had boxes because she does wreaths. We used to just put the box together, tape it up, and put the favors in it. Like, it doesn't have to always, like in the beginning, it doesn't have to be like, oh, the most beautiful packaging. As long as the box ain't beat up and looking all crusty, then you'll be fine. Okay. But truthfully, in my 3-day class, y'all are going to learn about this. I'm telling you, I'm going to tell y'all every little thing, down to my vendors, like I said, the machines, where I get everything from, the cost. I'm going to do all the pricing with you guys. We're going to do a whole bundle. We're going to create a whole bundle, party favorite bundle, because part of this class is designing in Canva. And I'm going to spend a whole one day. It's going to be at 7 p.m. I'm going to be on there designing in Canva, showing you guys every little thing that I'm doing. I'm not going to be like, oh, let me make this a quick design. No, I'm going to really, really design in Canva. Okay, I'm going to really design. Then I'm going to print it out while we're in the class. Then I'm going to show you guys how to assemble it while we're in the class. Like, I'm not going to say, well, this is how you do it. Well, I ain't going to show you nothing else. No, I'm going to show you guys everything. Oh, and there's one more thing. Oh, it's right here next to me that you're definitely going to want. And they are these scissors. I didn't even put scissors on there. But you're going to need probably regular scissors. And then these scissors, they're called pinking shears, where they're zigzag. So you can make the ends of everything look zigzag. And it really adds a really nice effect to it. These are actually one of my favorite tools, these scissors. I love them. I love them so much. I'm like, whoever made these are the best. And these are fabric shears. These are sharp ones. Don't go to the dollar store and get them little baby scissors from elementary school. Get these. They're really, really pointy, and they're meant for cutting fabric, which means they're super, super sharp. Okay. So make sure you get the right scissors, like the right supplies is going to make or break everything. Because if you got the wrong kind of scissors and they're not cutting, you're going to get irritated. Okay. I also have one of these if you would want to get one of these. This is, I mean, my mom got this because she a teacher. I say this all the time. My mom's a teacher. So she sometimes bring home the big dog. She bring home the big industrial stuff. And it's basically this big old, it's a cutter. And you can put your stuff on and you lift it up and it cuts it straight. So if you're not a good straight line cutter like me, you need to get a tool to help you out. Okay, because I cannot. When I gotta cut a straight line, when I tell y'all, I be so focused, like I am focused. You cannot break my focus when I'm trying to cut a straight line because it gets serious over here. Okay. But yep, in the 3-day class, I'm gonna go much in a way more depth about the supplies and where you can get them and which one is better than which and everything like that. Because I've tried a couple, so I'm going to be able to tell you guys, okay, well, this glossy paper is better than this glossy paper. Well, this sticker paper is better than this sticker paper. I can tell y'all. Okay. I don't want to. Today is just like a real quick overview to see if this is something for you. To see if like, okay, you know what, she giving me some good value right now. Let me pay for this class, because let me tell y'all, the amount that the class costs, you can make it back with 1 dozen party favors. One order of a dozen party favors, that money will be made back. You don't have to have 12 orders. You need one order. The price that you're going to pay for this class is less than 1 dozen order that you're going to make. Like, you're going to make, I think one of my dozens, my highest dozen is $45, I believe, 47, something like that. The class is less than that. So you sell one, you do what I'm saying to do, and you sell, and you do what I'm telling you to do, and you're applying what I'm saying, you're going to make a sale. You're going to sell party favors. People are going to like what you do. Okay. And I'm telling you guys now, because I know some people are going to try to start before the class because they're going to want to, that's how people are sometimes. They just want to start early. If that's you, I want y'all to know, do an MOQ. Okay, do an MOQ. Do not sell 1 chip bag or 2 chip bags. Don't do it. Okay. And I forget what else I was about to say. Oh, I had it. It was just there and it went away. Y'all, I forgot. I'm gonna remember when I'm like on the next slide. Watch. But yeah, outsource if you don't have the money right now and all you can pay for is the prints, then do that. So you don't have to worry about the sticker paper, the glossy paper. You could just get a little cheap glue gun. The crimper, don't worry about the crimper. You can get the file. Okay. The only thing you're really going to be spending money on is the food and the snacks. Okay. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. Go to Aldi's. Some Aldi actually for chips or whatever. Aldi actually has the name brand chips. Okay. Because some people going to act crazy when they see chips that ain't name brand. They're going to be like, I paid $47 for this. So yeah. But like I was saying, 3-day class, I'm going to get down and dirty. Okay. So I want to talk to y'all now about the mindset that you have to do this business. You have to start small and grow big. Do not try to do 1,800,000 favors at once. Start small. Start with the chip bags. Start with water bottles. You know what I'm saying? Those are the easier ones to do. Don't just go straight for the Hershey bar purse, because there's people are like making Hershey bar purse favors. It looks like a bag, like a purse for a girl. Don't start with big stuff. Go small. Start with a water bottle label. Things that are easier, and then grow bigger. Once you get this thing, add on one more thing. Master that. Add on something else. Master that. And don't compare yourself to others. Don't get on here and compare yourself to somebody like me who's been doing this for a year and a half. And you just started doing it a month ago and you mad because, people are get more customers. She got more customers than me. Or, oh my God, look at her favorites. Her favorites look so good. First of all, I've been doing graphic design for 6 years. So designing wasn't a hard part for me when I did this business. I already knew how to design. I told y'all that. I designed already. A year and a half, I've been making party favors for a year and a half, which means my name has been starting to be said in more and more and more rooms. When I first started, no, it was not like that. I just need y'all to know that. It was not like that when I first started. When I first started, I was posting all the time, trying to just figure out a way to get my name seen. But as you do more things, people are going to start to notice you. That's what happened with me. Like the more this flies in my house, and I'm ready to beat it. Oh, I'm about to tear that fly up. Child must want to tussle. Yeah, like flies really. I know this don't got nothing to do with nothing, but flies really be trying to tussle. They come right across your face, like get out my house. And then when you get them to the door, they don't even go out the door. They turn back around and go back in the house. Listen. Anyway, but that fly about to make me crash out a little bit. But you have to start small, like I was saying. Don't. The next one is don't compare yourself to others. Like don't compare yourself to nobody who been doing this longer than you, who had more time in than you. Do not compare yourself to other people. If somebody's been doing party favors since 2017 and I'm just starting in 2025, they've had, what's that, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 7 years on me. So they had 7 years to build their clientele. They had 7 years to build their craft community. They had 7 years of word of mouth because they did good. They had 7 years to get better, 7 years to learn more crafts, and you're just starting. How can you compare yourself? You can't. There's no comparison because y'all aren't in the same spot. And trust me, most people, there's some people that have a business and it just take right off really fast. But most people have to really, really put in work. Really, really put in work. I started this at the beginning of 2024, I believe. Yes, the beginning of 2024. And when I started at the beginning of 2024, nobody was messing with me. People was going to other people for items. Party favors alone, like just chip bags and water bottles, it's not gonna make you rich. You are at some point going to need to expand what you offer, yes, but just make sure you're moving at the pace that works for you. Don't worry about my pace. It's the lady that I love, Crafting with Cassandra. She does exactly what I'm doing. She coaches, she holds classes, she has memberships where she helps people all the time. She brings people in to teach classes for her, all type of stuff. But she didn't start like that. At one point, she was homeless at 37 or 36, I believe, 36 or 37, wanting to kill herself. And she decided not to do that and said, you know what, and started going live and just kept going and kept going and kept going. And now she's a multimillionaire. Now she's almost a billionaire. But she ain't start that way. So y'all have to not compare yourself to others because, to be honest, there's some journeys you probably don't want to go on to get where people are. There are some people who went through hell and high water to get to where they are, and you're not going to want to do that. You would rather take your own journey, take your own pathway to get where you need to be. So don't compare yourself to nobody. Just have tunnel vision. Use people. You can use people as inspiration. You could look at me or look at Crafting with Cassandra or look at, what's her name, Jennifer Maker, and say, you know what? This is so inspiring. Oh, wait, that was a good idea that she said. I'm going to do that. You can be inspired, but don't compare yourself to where you're like, I can't do this, okay? Also, you're going to learn as you go. You're going to learn as you go. You're not going to know how to do everything. I didn't know how to do 6-foot cutouts when I first started. I didn't know how to it was something else I had just learned. I didn't know how to make these little box things. It's like these gift box things. I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to do none of that. But I learned as I went. I researched, and make sure you research. It's okay to use YouTube until you can start investing into people to help you with stuff. But you can use YouTube just to learn basic stuff. Then you can start to learn more and more stuff. Oh, you know what? I think I want to learn how to do these now. You know what? I think I want to learn how to do this now. You can use all that, but you have to price for profit. Don't say, well, I'm just starting, so I'm only going to charge $20 for my... No, you're not. You're not charging $20 for nothing. Don't make me jump through the computer on you. You're not about to... I wish you would charge $30. I mean, $20 for something that you should be charging $47 to $50 for. Because stuff has went up. I probably got to increase my prices because food going up. Every time food go up, your prices should go up. It's like when you're a caterer, or a baker, when the food prices is higher, don't you put your prices up? So do that with crafting. And I don't care what nobody says. Because crafting, yes, people are like, well, you got that from this store. You got your tape from the dollar store. But it took me 3 hours to design your stuff. It took me or 2 days to design your stuff because I had to leave and come back. And then it took me an hour and a half to 2 hours to print and assemble everything and organize it in the box for you. No. And you used my electricity for my printer. And you used my paper that I bought. And my ink. So no. Price for profit. I don't want to hear we just starting out, so I'm just starting, so nah, I'm not gonna charge that much. That fly is really irking my life. Like, what the heck? And you got to be ready for custom requests. People are going to be very specific. Some people aren't. Some people, once you get to a certain point, people are going to be like, I trust you. Because now that's what I get a lot. I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. But before it was, I want to make sure that this words is in thick font. I want to make sure this is in cursive. I want to make sure these 3 colors is in it. And the theme is this. And the name of the person is that. And she don't like these. Like, you got to be ready. And don't get irritated. Don't show irritation. Customer service is my biggest thing. Do not have bad customer service because people know what they want. That's basically what it is. Oh, they know what they want. They know what they want to do. So you just want to have bad customer service. That don't even make no sense. All right. So let's talk about some common mistakes. 1 second. She had the, okay. How many she had?
3. I think it's 3.
Oh, yeah, because they're $8. Okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. We almost done. Hallelujah. So, you okay? Oh, okay. So, let's talk about some common mistakes that beginners make. The biggest one is underpricing. I just talked to y'all about that. Do not underprice your stuff. Don't be like, well, I'm just starting, so I'm only going to charge the littlest amount that I can, or, oh, well, that's my uncle, so I'm going to charge this much. No. It didn't take you no less time because it was your uncle, and it didn't cost you no less because it was your uncle. So charge that price. Now you could do a little discount if you want, to where it's like, oh, buy 4 dozen and get a certain percent off of the 5th dozen, whatever, something like that. But just off the strength of it being your family, it's not. No, family got to pay, because your family will pay for everything else. They got to pay. Okay, they got to pay. I'm sorry. Not having a theme or a style. Now, this one is, I'm going to say, not the biggest mistake, but it can be a mistake. Everybody has a style. Like, a lot of times, if I make a flyer, some of my friends can tell I made it. That don't mean it's ugly. It just means you got a kind of style. But you don't want to aimlessly create a party favorite, because you kind of want to know the style or whatever, but you don't want to be copying nobody. That's basically what that is. If I see your style, I don't want to copy your style. You should have your own. Like, it's a girl, her style, she does very bright stuff. Like, all of her digital products and her party favorites and stuff, they're just bright. It's just brightly colored, like bright pink, bright yellow, bright, like they're always really bright, but it's always real pretty. But that's her style. So you should try to once you get into the groove, you'll get your style. That is not going to kill you. But if too many people start noticing that you're stealing people's stuff, they're going to call you out. This craft industry get brutal when it comes to that. I've seen people make whole videos of calling somebody out because they done stole somebody's style. Okay. But that's not a huge, gigantic mistake. It's just common. So you'll get your style as your time go on. The third thing is not practicing before taking orders. Do not do an order and you ain't practiced one shit bag, because now you don't stress yourself out. Okay. Now me, I would lie to you if I say I didn't do that. The good thing was, my first order I took was from my mom's birthday party. So we were doing those, but I wasn't as stressed because my mom was helping me. She was doing it with me. So we was kind of figuring it out together. But you don't want to do that with somebody you don't know like that. Because then if you got a deadline and then you miss, like, you don't in your mind know the actual how long it's going to take you to do something. And then you say, well, it's only going to take me an hour, but you don't even know because you ain't practiced. Now you starting and an hour done passed and 2 hours done passed, and they're going to be at your house in like 30 minutes. And now you about to cry, and you about to go in your room and cry. right after they leave, because you done stretched yourself out. So practice. All you need to do is print out one paper, print out one page, okay, and practice. Look at a bunch of videos. That's how I learned. You got to watch videos. You got to join craft groups, ask questions. You know what I'm saying? You have to do that kind of stuff, because if you don't practice certain stuff, you're gonna, I don't want to say you're gonna fail, but you're gonna have a hard time. Now, once you get the hang of doing party favorites, a lot of them you'll notice are kind of the same. So you don't have to really practice every single thing. But when there's something that you're like, okay, but I'm not all the way sure, you want to practice. Tumblers, you want to practice. Shirt, you definitely kind of want to practice that. Chip bags, you want to practice everything. But once you get kind of on a groove, like me, for example, the first order that I took for a cutout, I actually the first order I took for a cutout, I actually didn't know how to do cutouts. And I had an idea, and I was just like, I can do it. So when I priced it, I didn't even have it to where I was gonna um use one whole paper. I was using a bunch of different eight, because I knew you can piece stuff together. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna, oh my God, this fly. He was right in my eyeball, y'all. Like, yo, he got to get out. He gonna get out, or he gonna get smacked with one of these fly swatters that I got down here. I got a fly swatter. Yep, I sure do. That thing about, he's going down today. I'm telling y'all. But I pieced everything together. It was about to be a whole thing, because they were like, well, I didn't know you were going to piece it together like that. And hallelujah, I was working with a party planner, so it didn't get to the customer yet. But she was like saying something to me. So then we decided, oh, well, let's just get one whole page. And then I could just put it on there and cut it out or whatever. But if I should have practiced that first, like I should have said, well, let me see how people do this. I just thought I knew what I wanted to do. I thought, I don't know. But don't do that. Don't have an order and you don't know if you can even execute it properly, or you're having questions about executing the order. Like, please just practice before you take them. You don't have to practice on 8 chip bags. All you need to do is 1 chip bag, 2 chip bags. Okay, because if you mess up, then you like, oh, okay, you do it again, then you don't mess up. You're like, oh, now I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Now you can take orders. Okay. Now, another thing, and I was such a culprit of this, do not buy too much inventory up front. You don't need to buy inventory, because there's a way that you can show people what the stuff will look like on the actual product. And those are called mock-ups. Okay. You can look up mock-ups where if it's a chip bag, they have a bunch. I have some that I'm probably going to end up sharing in a 3-day class. I have some mock-ups that I have. I have some mock-ups that I bought, and it's a complete party favor mock-up. So you'll be able to, it's like drag and drop. If you know anything about Canva, you can, it's some things that are called frames, and you can drag a picture over the frame. The frame snatches it in and perfectly lines it with the item that you have it on. So basically, it'll be like a chip bag, and it'll look blank. And then you can take your chip bag design. I'm going to show you all this in my 3-day class. You can take the chip bag design, drag it over to the chip bag, and then, like, while you have it in there, you can kind of move it around right and left, and then it'll look, when you let it go, it'll look like a chip bag with your design on the front. And then there's a way that you can put the back on as well. So you can do a mock-up, so you don't have to waste inventory. There's no reason to waste inventory when mock-ups are everywhere. You can do it. I have Pringles. I think it's a Pringles mock-up. I have water bottle mock-ups. These are all drag and drop frame mock-ups. Okay. Water bottle. I have Rice Krispie treat. I have Hershey bar ones. I have what's the other one I got? What did I say? Chip bags, water bottles, Rice Krispie treat, Hershey. I have bubbles. Because remember, party favorites are not always food. Okay, so where I say you have to buy the snacks, well, sometimes you got to buy the favor itself. So if you got bubbles and you're making a bubble label, or you got plates and you're making a plate label, you got to go get the plates. You got to go buy the bubbles. If you're using Play-Doh, you got to go get the Play-Doh. Okay, it's not always just a snack. All right, so, but you don't want to buy it all, because then if people aren't, let's say you bought all these ring pops, but a lot of people are ordering potato chip bags. Now you got all these ring pops sitting here, when you should have just showed them the mock-ups, and then you would have knew to buy potato chip bags instead, because everybody would have been talking to you about that. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm letting y'all know. Don't buy too much stuff. You're gonna be mad when it's sitting there. Then you're gonna be trying to sell it to other crafters and they ain't gonna win it either. So don't do it. I bought a lot of stuff up front, not even just for party favors like sublimation. I bought all this extra stuff, Chad. Just don't do that, okay? Just don't do it. I'm trying to kill this fly. You're killing me. Killing me. So yeah, I'm gonna show you in the 3-day class how to avoid all of these plus more mistakes. So there's other mistakes. This is just like 4 common ones. But the 3-day class, I'm going to show you how to avoid all of these mistakes and other ones. And I'm going to just help you set up right from day one. Okay. So that you're not going to be like, oh my God, I've got all of these things and I'm wasting it and blah, 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 blah. Now I understand buying some inventory. You can buy like a pack of paper. You can buy, stuff like that. Buy your glue gun, things you're going to need to make it, but don't go crazy and buy all the snacks and stuff. You don't buy the snacks until they order it. Okay. Just don't do nothing. All right. So I'm going to show you in the 3-day class pretty much how to avoid all of these mistakes. Okay. So I'm just going to show you some examples because we almost at the end, y'all. I'm going to show you some examples of stuff that I've made. So these are what a mock-up is. Okay. Let me see if I can get it bigger. So this is a mock-up. Oh yeah. Bryce, what's that called? Capri Suns. I forgot about those. So these are mock-ups. Now, mind you, I said I'm a graphic designer. So I have right here, you can see an invitation. So you can, if you want to do an invitation, they can have all the party favors by you, plus the invitations. And then when you get to another level, it'll be plus shirts. I'm telling y'all, the bundle deals is what's going to get y'all popping. I'm telling you. So this is what it looks like. I made these, and then these were the mock-ups. So this is a mock-up. So it basically is showing you what it looks like. So I didn't have to go and buy a chip bag. I didn't have to go buy a chocolate bar or a Capri Sun or water bottle. I didn't even have to print this invitation. All I got to do is make it and put it as a bundle and show it to the customer like this, because this is exactly what it's going to look like. And I'm going to teach you how to make sure that your favors look exactly the way they look when you show the customer. Okay. You don't want the customer to see this and then it's just so cute. Like this SpongeBob one was super cute. Oh, wait, what I'm doing. This SpongeBob one was super cute right here. Okay. It needs to look like this when it gets to the customer, or else they're going to be like, you lied and you told me that it was going to look like this, but it looked like this instead. Like, yeah. So this is also another mock-up, a Paw Patrol one. This one's for nobody. I actually just made this one up because this is my son's name. But look, I made the invitation here. This is the Hershey bar. This is the water bottle, the chip bag. Okay, that's what it'll look like. This is what I mean when I say, where I'm at. I'm trying to push it down some. This is what I mean when I say a mock-up. See how it looks like the chip bag? They'll say, oh, okay, well, this is what it looks like. So always use mock-ups, y'all. Don't go buy that stuff. Don't go buy the stuff. These are actual favors that I did for a prom send-off. And this is one of the ladies actually who calls me to do all of her stuff now. She's actually a party planner as well, but she uses me for her other stuff. So these were the water bottles here that I used. These were the Pringles cans. This was the chocolate bars. Okay. So these was her, where's the thing at? There it is. These were her chocolate Hershey bars. This was an order of, I believe, 12. Was it 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12? Yep. So order of 12. Okay. So this is one of the stuff I did. This is like word of mouth, or when you do good work, they keep calling you back. All right. And I don't even have the pictures of the whatchamacallits I did for her. The cutouts in the background. She had a 6-foot cutout and an 8-foot cutout. Okay. So she was able to go to me for all of that instead of going to me, then to this person, and to this person. This is why it's important to learn different things. Learn as you go so you can offer more items. Okay. This is actually, it's pretty blurry. Wow. These were party bags that I did for a birthday party, front and back. She comes to me a lot too. She still comes to me for shirts and everything. These are cupcake toppers for a graduation party. Okay. And this is an actual cake topper for a graduation party. This is a sample one that I made, but this is just me showing you guys like all the different things that you can do. These are some other party favors. This right here is actually a mock-up. This isn't even in real time. This is just a mock-up. Don't worry. In the 3-day class, I'm going to show y'all how to do them mock-ups because y'all gonna get to this bag. And then this right here is an actual something I did for somebody. They wanted fruit snacks because it was for a kid. They wanted chip bags and they also wanted Capri Sun. So if you see the edges, they're all ridged. That's what that scissors that I showed you, the pink and shears. That's what that's for. Okay, so this is one of the things that I have done. Okay, and that is pretty much it. So really quick, really quick, really quick. Let's talk about this 3-day class. Let me get up off of this screen sharing real quick because let's talk about this 3-day class. All right, y'all. So it's a 3-day class, and it's a 3-day party favor class. It's called the Favor Hustle Boot Camp, and it's going to be 3 days, not back to back. Okay, because that gets very tiring. It's going to be 3 days spread across 3 weeks. It's going to be the Friday of each of those weeks. Okay, they're all going to start at 7. The first class is going to be September 5th. Okay, so today, I have some finishing touches to put on the flyer that I made, but I'm going to actually get it onto my website today for early bird pricing. So the first tier, I have to look. Oh my gosh, I do so many things that I'm never just going to remember something. So I can take myself off my phone because I can see the chat if anything happens in there. So the first, there's going to be 3 tiers, and when I say tiers, I mean tier like TIER. So it's going to be 3 levels for, I guess you could say, membership or whatever for the class. So the first one's going to be super basic. It's going to be $37. It's going to be a $37 basic for the basic, which is you get in all 3 classes. Obviously, they're not going to make you pay that, and you can't get in none of the classes. So you get into, where am I at? Yeah, right here. So the tier 1 is your basic access. Okay, that's going to be $37. You get live access for all 3 days. You get all my notes. Like if it's going to be a PowerPoint, a lot of it's going to be a PowerPoint. So you get all the notes or whatever, and then you get to replay it for 7 days. Okay, that's going to be the $37 access. So it's 3 days, and it's not going to be no 30 minutes classes. It's going to be good out 2-hour classes, so we can really dig deep into this party favorite stuff. Okay. The second tier is going to be $57, and you're going to get everything in the basic. So the second tier, so the first tier is $37. You get live access. It's basic access. You get live access for all 3 days. You get all the notes, all the PowerPoint notes that I put up, so you can keep reading them over so you can apply the info. And then you get replay access for 7 days. Okay, you can replay it all over and over and over for 7 days. So then the tier 2 is VIP access, which is $57. It's going to be everything in basic. So everything they get in basic, but you're going to get lifetime replay access, which means you have unlimited replays. You can watch that video whenever you want. If you want to watch it 2 weeks later, you can watch it 2 weeks later. Okay. And then for that, you get 5. You also get 5 editable Canva templates for favors. So it's either going to be 5 separate ones of the same, or I'm just going to do a whole bundle and just give it to you. So you can just edit it and you can start making money. You don't gotta start, trying to figure it out how to make a chip bag. No, you can make a chip bag while you're selling the 5 that I give you. You can try to make more, but I'm going to start you off with 5 editable templates in Canva for favors. So you might get a chip bag one with the water bottle, with the Rice Krispie treat, with the Hershey bar, with the fruit snack. And you might get, I don't know exactly which one I'm gonna get, but it's going to be something like that. You're going to get a bundle. And then at the end of the final class, we're going to do a private Q&A session. So y'all can just type in the chat, ask me a bunch of questions, and I'm going to answer your questions right in real time. You don't got to wait for no answer on Facebook. Okay. Now the third tier, this is premium. Okay. You get everything in VIP. And the third tier, I'm sorry, y'all. The third tier is $87. You get everything that VIP gets, and then you also will get a 30-minute one-on-one session with me. So I can help you plan your first favorite order. I'm sorry. So I can help you plan your first favorite order or your business launch. Okay. So that means basically for 30 minutes, you can just fire off questions. Okay. And we're going to get your business started. Because if you, the whole time I'm talking in all the classes, you like, dang, I got a question about this and this and that. I'm not going to do a Q&A during the classes. Like if you, not an official Q&A, like you got just one little question, I'm going to answer that. But not like an official where I sit for 30 minutes, 1 hour or whatever and do that. Now, if you have VIP access after the last class, everybody who have VIP will sit and will talk. Then I'll sit and answer all your questions. But if you have premium, you get a 30-minute one-on-one session. Okay. So that means basic access is tier 1, $37. If that's what you want to do, fine. I'm not pushing nobody to do VIP. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to just help you start your business so you can get to the bag. Because I know you're tired of that job. I know you're tired of that damn job. I know that job been getting on your nerves. So basic access, once again, basic access is $37. Remember, like I said, I didn't do pricing, but I'm telling y'all, 1 dozen for your party favors, 1 dozen is like a $45 to $50 order. So your money's going to come back as soon as you make one. You get 1 dozen, an order for 1 dozen party favors, you'll make your money back right away. Okay, so you'll get live access all 3 days. You get all my notes, and you get replay access for 7 days. That's $37 for 3 classes. The classes are maybe 2 hours or so. I know the Canva design class is going to be a little long. The first day, that might be an hour and a half, something like that. But I'm going to pack every gem I possibly can pack in that class. Okay. Tier 2 is the VIP, which is $57. You get everything that basic gets, except you get lifetime replay access. And then you get the 5 editable Canva templates for your favors. So you can get started. You can just edit it. You can either edit it or you can just post the mock-up. Okay. Because I'm going to give you a mock-up. All right, you can the mock-up's going to be within the favors. So you can just post it when people say, yeah, I want it. Then they can send you a picture and you can just edit it like that. But you can absolutely advertise what I give you. I'm not going to be like, well, I made that. You can't advertise it. No, you can advertise. That's the whole point of me giving it to you. Okay. Then the third tier, once again, is the $87 tier, which is everything in VIP. Plus you get a 30-minute one-on-one session with me to plan your first either favorite order or to just do your business launch. And trust me, during the class, I'm going to show you guys how to promote, what to say. I'm going to throw some ChatGPT stuff in there so you can know how to generate. You can generate a lot of content within minutes with ChatGPT. So that's how I get a lot of my content. When you start I'm going to talk a little bit about email marketing. You can do your email marketing with ChatGPT. ChatGPT can write your emails for you. Like, y'all, listen to me when I tell you, okay? I'm going to be giving y'all everything. And my aunt actually works for MailChimp, so she was dropping gems on me the other day. I was like, what? So I can't wait till I get in this class so I can show y'all what y'all can do with MailChimp to build your business. Because I just literally, within a month, I think it was a month and a half, I finally have my list at 2,000, over 2,000, and I'm going to keep growing. So don't play. So yeah, so we're gonna it's gonna be starting on September 5th. Early bird pricing starts on tomorrow. What's wrong? Here, take.
There's only one down here.
Yeah, but it's one upstairs. Oh, I know what the other one is. That's in my room. Here, just take this one now.
Or if it's in your room.
No, take it. I don't need it.
We got 3 now. Where they
I
at?
don't know what the other one is. So, that being said, early bird pricing starts tomorrow. If you're not on my email list, get up in there because that's who's getting the early bird pricing email. They're going to be the first people to know. So if you're not in my email list, join my email list. Look at the description down there and click that link and type in your information and join my email list because my email list are going to be first people that get dibs. Okay. So yeah, so I mean we're starting it's September 5th at 7 p.m. It's September 12th at 7 p.m. and then it's September 19th at 7 p.m., which is 3 days. We're going to have homeworks to do. I will be doing giveaways. I know one thing I am going to want to give away is a party favor starter kit. So I'm going to probably give you a pack of paper, a pack of this. I'm going to give you a crimper. I'm going to get you a glue gun and a couple glue sticks to start in your hot glue gun. So it's going to be giveaways. You're not just going to be like, oh, I'm paying for this class and I just gotta listen for it. No, I'm going to do the giveaways. There's going to be a giveaway after each class. That's for all access, but basic, VIP, and premium. All of y'all going to have giveaways together, but the only people that are going to have the private Q&A session are VIP and up. So if you got basic access and you got a bunch of questions, I don't know, but I'm not doing a real Q&A until the end of the last class. But I'm telling y'all, this class is, just off of the stuff I give y'all, and I don't charge, y'all know I'm going to go crazy in this class. Y'all know I am. I'm not going to waste it, especially because people are paying for it. One thing I'm going to do, if I'm paying you for something, you better not waste my money. But you got to execute. You have to execute the stuff that I say. If I'm telling you how to create content, and I'm telling you what to sell, and I'm telling you how to promote yourself, and I'm telling you how to design it, and I'm telling you how your mindset need to be, and I'm telling you all of this stuff. I'm telling you about AI, and I'm telling you about ChatGPT, and I'm talking to you about digital products, how to make money off of the digital product. If I'm telling you all of this, or telling you how to do it, and then you don't do it, you can't blame me because you ain't make no money. You ain't do it. So I'm telling y'all stuff that I did so that I'm able to just stay home and do party favors and custom items all day. So yeah, we're going to definitely be digging deep in this 3-day class. I promise y'all, join my email list because early bird pricing drop tomorrow. Because remember, that first class is September 5th. So it's coming. It's tomorrow's August 20th. So that was like 15 days. So it's coming. How do you join the email list? Let me see if I can find the. Hold on, Mia Moore. I got you. I'm going to just type it in. Wait. Are you able to, really quick, before I do all that, Tall Girl Edition, are you able to see the description? My video description? If you're able to see my video description, it should be in the video description. Hold on, let me check and make sure I'm not going crazy. Okay, yeah. So if you're able to see it in the video description, let me know. Because if you can't see it in there, I'm just going to type it. I just got to type it through with everything. But yeah, it's in there. It says join our email list, and there's a link underneath. But yeah, y'all, like, this class is gonna be worth the investment. Trust me, I don't play by my party favors. My mom called me a perfectionist. When we doing our party favors together, if I see one little piece of glue sticking out and I can't get it, sometimes I get the X-Acto knife and try to saw it off a little bit. If I can't do it, I'm gonna throw that thing out and print another one. So trust me, I'm gonna make sure y'all get into this money. So the first day, I can actually tell y'all what each day is going to be. As of now, this is what each day is going to be. I could easily, when I'm making all the PowerPoints and organizing everything, I could probably change it. But as of right now, Friday, September 5th, September 12th, and September 19th, all at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whatever time period you're in, that's the one. Let's see. So day 1 is why you should start your party favorite business. I'm going to go through everything as far as starting your party favorite business, pricing. I'm going to go over what you should be selling, how you should be selling. Let me see. Oh gosh, there's so many things. I'm going to go through all the vendors. I'm going to go through little stuff that I just learned and need to tell y'all. But it's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm going to talk about that day. Then the second day is going to be Canva design and assembly. Okay. Go over the dates again. September 5th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. September 12th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then September 19th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All Fridays. Because my life. I coach cheerleading Monday to Thursday. Our games is on Saturdays. My chill day is on Sunday. So I said Friday is all we got. And then each week there's going to be homework. So if I'm talking to you guys about why you should start your party favorite business and we're talking about a bunch of stuff, I'm going to give you homework. And you have to post your homework to my craft community. I'm going to show you guys how to join my craft community. You have to post your homework to that. I'm going to see everybody that posts their homework, and then the next class is going to be a little giveaway. Okay, so it's either going to be, I think the first week I'm going to do homework, and I think the first week I'm going to do trivia at the end of the class. I forgot, I had to think about it. The first week I'm going to do trivia at the end of the class to see, who was listening to everything I was saying. The second week is going to be you creating your own party favorite, because that's when I show you guys how to do Canva design. So the second week after that class, I'm going to say, hey, create yourself a party favorite, post it in a group. I don't care if it's a chip bag or water bottle or blah, 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 blah. Post it in a group. I'm going to see all the posts that's in the group. And then I'm going to actually write everybody down, put you in a raffle, and we're going to do a giveaway with everybody who did their homework. So you have a chance to win some, but you're also getting that time on Canva to play with it and figure it out yourself and apply the stuff I said. And then day 3 is going to be digital products, which is basically when you have your website and you put your digital products on there so that you can actually make money with digital products. So if people want templates from you, or they want what's that called? No, I'm right. They want templates from you or template bundles, and they want to get it from you. I'm going to show you how to go ahead and set up your digital products on your website. And I'm going to show y'all a free website, because when you're just starting, you ain't trying to put out all this money. So I'm going to go through everything digital products, and then I'm going to talk to y'all about content and how to get people to buy your party favorites, how to get people to buy your digital products. Then I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit about AI, which is going to help you create your digital, create your content plan and create your captions and your emails. So I'm going to talk about that too. So I'm also, y'all know I'm going to throw in some email marketing, because I don't be playing by email marketing, right? But yeah, that's what it is. Make sure y'all join the email list. The email list is going to get first dibs. So, unless you just remember and you go to my website and say, oh, okay, but I'm telling y'all now, the email lists are going to be the people that get the first dibs on the website. So, truthfully, I'm going to drop a coupon tomorrow into the group, into the email list. So it's going to be a coupon dropped. So the only people that are going to have access to the coupon are the people on the email list. So if you remember that I'm going live with the class tomorrow, as far as starting to allow people to buy it. If you realize that tomorrow you go, it's going to be regular price. It's not going to be in the early bird pricing. So you got to make sure that you get on my email list. Because if you don't get on my email list, I really don't know what to tell you. I don't really know what to tell you. So, so that's really all I got for y'all today. Hopefully this just put things into perspective for y'all, so that you at least can say, hey, you know what, I do want to start that party favorite business, or you know what, I don't want to do that, or you know what, I want to get in that class so I can really, really, really learn everything that I need to know to start this business. Okay. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Join my email list, join my free craft community. Everything is in the description down there. My craft community, my website is in that description, as well as the email list sign up form. Okay, so I'm going to get up out of here, because it's been like, hour and a half, almost an hour and a half, and I am very hungry. I need to eat something. But I love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. I'm not even sure what next week's topic is. Is this sublimation? I think we're doing Canva design next week. I think we're doing Canva design. Uh-oh. Oh, snap, y'all. I think we're doing Canva design. All right, y'all. So I'm out of here. I believe Canva design is next week. I would have to look, but I posted in my craft community. Y'all see it. But yeah, that's pretty much it today. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you got some gems. I hope you got some new ideas floating around in your head. And I am out of here. I love you. I love you. I love you. Keep it crafty. Peace.